Alright guys, we have survived the fiasco with the Black Knight there on top of the tower. Yeah, that, on my 5 millionth try. But anyway, got our hard-earned Titanite chunk, and got a sword to boot, so I guess it was sort of worth it. Alright, now let's go handle the rest of the chapel and get to these gargoyles and all that good stuff. Okay, now this is a pretty good spot to work from, right here. In case I do something stupid, I don't have that far back to fall. Nice if one of these guys would drop his waistcloth. Really would. Alright. If you wonder why I'm so hip on the Hollow Soldier waistcloth, it's because it offers the best poise to weight ratio of any piece of armor in the game. It only weighs like 1.5 pounds and it offers 7 poise. And that can work well into a lower level build, or any level build really, but if you want to get your poise to some particular manageable range, whether you want it in the 20s, or you want it in the 40s, or you want it even in the 70s, it can help. Of course, if you can get your poise in the 70s, most likely you're probably going to be running around in Havel's gear and manage your weight that way. Anyway, that was embarrassing. Now that key right there, or that spot of treasure that was on the bottom step, is a key that I need to get down to the basement later. I want to go fight the Capper Demon and do all that good stuff. Okay, and if you take this little route over here, it's not really a shortcut, but it's a way to beat this hollow from going through this gate and closing the gate on you, and then making you go all the way around. It's not that I mind, I'm going to go all the way around anyway, tell you the truth, because there's a few things up there on the catwalks that I'm going to want to grab, just for the sake of the video. But, I'd say in my own playthrough where I'm not so much worried about any of the stuff here, because I know I'm not going to use it anyway, I'd probably just run straight here, grab that key, run straight through the chapel, go up, fight the gargoyles, or go out, activate the other bonfire by the blacksmith, which we will see shortly, and then go fight the gargoyles. Whatever. I may just head down and start messing around in the forest. Before I do any of this, depends on when exactly I want to kill the Hydra and get my Crown of Dusk. Alright. Let's see, that lever right there, that is what will close that gate, and one of the hollows will literally just sprint for it and go close the gate on you. So you have to go all the way around this direction that I'm fixing to do anyway, right here. Yeah, you know what? That's enough of those. Okay, I don't ever really use these. Except right here. This is actually pretty funny. I can, it's one way to take care of this boar. He's not that big of a deal, but this is much more fun, honestly. A buddy of mine, Josh, he showed me this. He said, "Yeah, just throw the skulls into the fire. The pig loves them." There he goes. I just think that's funny. Yeah, you get just enough skulls to finish them off if you want, but oh, he's not staying in the fire. I've seen him just sit there and toast himself. There we go. Thank you, buddy, for getting in position. Oh, he didn't drop his helmet. Wow. Okay, well, that sucks. Alright, here we go. Wow, my timing's just horrible. This is the one positive point to running around with the Claymore early, is getting used to the timing. I think the Moonlight Greatsword fully upgraded is actually a little faster than the Claymore, believe it or not, but overall they have roughly the same moveset, the same hitbox. It's very similar. I like running with it. Oh, seriously, man. Sorry, guys. But they have a similar enough moveset and all that stuff to where, but when I get the Greatsword, I'm already comfortable. I already, at least ideally, should have my timing down. Okay, now I have the Master Key, so I don't need this. But if I didn't have the Master Key, which was my starting gift, when I started the game, then that would get me into Lautrec's room. The Master Key would get you in there also, so... Yeah, you know... Seriously. This is far too excited for my taste. Okay. Annoying. I only have a couple flasks here. But I do have a humanity back on my ticker, so I mean, at least there's that. I'd much rather spend those than the humanities in my pocket. There'll be a point where I eventually start running with quite a few humanity up there because essentially every point of humanity you have affects your defense. Gives you an extra point or even more of defense. You get 99 humanity, and that's quite a bit of extra defense of all types, physical and magic and all that other stuff. So that's definitely a plus. I believe it affects magic and fire and lightning defense also. Oh, you're just ready for me, huh? Okay, we'll tell you what. Take that and that. Alright, I have died too many times right here, because you get clipped by a Balder Knight to the left, and you have this guy with a shield up to the right, and me hitting the wall with my freaking fireballs. Twice, even. Come on, dude. So I know the guy behind him is going to be aggroed, and I don't need him trapping me in a corner either. Seriously. Okay. Ah, there's another humanity. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder if it's the lower your humanity is, the higher chance you have of drawing one from one of these zombies. I don't know. Well, as long as things don't go south here, I have a straight shot after these guys to get down to the blacksmith bonfire. Oh, now you're a ninja. Ninja that. There you go. So before I do anything else, let me go down here and get this unlocked so I don't have to run that gauntlet anymore. Up Main Street of the chapel, that's getting old real fast. Best sound in the world, early game, is hearing that blacksmith hammer. Very nice. Just repair everything. I have a habit of doing this just about every time I stop at the bonfire, to tell you the truth. I'm not going to worry about leveling right now. I really want to go buy some stuff. He has quite a few things. He has the armor and weapons smith box.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Get a gesture from him. He also has the crest of Astora, which allows you easy access to the forest from here. Right now, just a crap ton of these. I'll worry about getting the souls to actually use them later. Once I get the armor and weapon smith boxes, I can also upgrade my own gear at the bonfire. The only exception to that is I can't ascend anything. And what that means is I can get any of my weapons to 5. all right, to +5. If I want to get them to +6 or +1 fire or +1 lightning or something like that, I have to go to the specific blacksmith to do that. And to get them to +6, I have to get the large ember, which I will get down in the depths. And then, you know, there's another blacksmith that makes fire, and then there's another blacksmith that ascends to lightning out there in Anor Londo, and so on and so forth. All right?
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in... I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge. No matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Okay, now this guy, I'm going to see him a lot in the game, and
Still closed.
I'm going to try not to mess this up, but I have a tendency to, is meeting him in all the right places in the right order.
Still closed.
Yeah, it's going to be several times. Firelink, down in the swamps, Lost Islith, Anor Londo. Oh, let me think. And then there's even a place to deal with his daughter, and assuming you've talked to him all the times that you're supposed to, then his daughter will or won't show up. And yeah, anyway, I'll try not to mess it up. But anyway, back to ascending and upgrading your weapons. Just a real quick note for anyone who doesn't know. To get a weapon from +5 to +6, say you need the large ember. Once it's at +6, I can get it to +10 at the at my bonfire with the weapon smith box. Okay, but then if I want to get it to 11, then I have to go talk to the blacksmith, and then I can get it to 15 on my own. In other words, I need the blacksmith to ascend it, and I can get it the rest of the way at the bonfire. For example, a fire sword is +10. All right, and it requires a +5 weapon. All right, and then to make it fire plus, or just to turn it into a fire sword, you need a green titanite, and you need to go to the smith that has the fire ember. All right, to get it to +6, you need a large fire ember, which is down there in Lost Islith. We'll be getting that. All right, and you have to go back to that blacksmith with the large ember, and he'll make it +6 for you. You can get it up to 10 the rest of the way out on your own, but just to get it to 6 in the first place, you need that blacksmith, and that's kind of how it works. Armor's different. Armor, you can fully upgrade it on your own as long as you have a smith box at the bonfire at any time. Let's see if anyone wants to come along for the ride. Yeah, there's nothing real ceremonious about backstabbing somebody with a claymore. It's pretty straightforward. I got you. Take it, like it, kick him down, face first into the dirt. Quick and easy, just the way I like it. Alright, so I'll get some summons here, mainly to deal with the zombie apocalypse upstairs. And you'll see what I mean. There is a lot of hollows up there with this channeler guy. And what the channeler does is he buffs the hollows and essentially allows them to hit twice as hard. And there's a mob of them, so if you get 2 or 3 of those guys on you, I don't really care what your health or armor is, they're going to destroy you, like, real fast, especially if they're buffed. So, usually what I like to do is right here, just get the channeler out of the way by sniping him from over here by these pillars. Okay, so he has great fireballs and all this good stuff, and well, that's the armor you get out there by the what do you call it? Ceaseless discharge, I think. Nasty ass boss. Anyway, that's some armor that's being guarded out there, so he's at least been past Quelaag and down there towards Lost Islith and all that stuff. Don't know exactly how far he's in the game, but you can judge by someone's equipment where they've been. Okay, so he's gone and aggroed everybody up there. Apparently, he doesn't have any problem with facing that horde up there. He's probably got a firestorm or something that he's got in store for all of them. Okay, whatever. And he's doing nothing. Blocking us off so we get killed, maybe? Alright, see how they're buffed? They have that blue smoky stuff coming off of them. That's what I'm talking about. And, wow. You see the length of that hitbox on that stab? I should have just let Mr. OP here take care of this by himself. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay, well, oh, I'd like those humanities back in that puddle. I don't really care about the souls. It's really not a big deal. But, humanities is honestly really all I care about in this. Souls are obtainable. You just go help somebody, kill something, and that's free souls. That's the same in Dark Souls 2. Although I think they come a little easier in Dark Souls 2 than they do here, still. Let's see, once you get the gaping dragon or gaping demon unlocked, oh my gosh, you should never hurt for souls after that. Because it's 12,500, not counting everything else, and a lot of times people will want to go kill Dark Knight Kirk and all that, and that's another like 5,000 something. So you can walk out of there with 20,000 or more each round, depending on what the player is doing. Channeler's gone. I'm kind of... Now, that's bad. All right. I'm assuming that one of the guys that I had summoned killed him as they were being sent back to their world. You know, just probably not thinking. But let's say I was going for the weapon achievement, where you need to collect all the weapons. All right, the Channeler's Trident is one of those, and it's a rare drop. Now, I know a lot of you will be saying, oh, I got that the first Channeler I ever met. I mean, sure, it can happen. It's a chance loot drop, but it's rare. Okay? And I have farmed... One of the times I went for a complete game. In fact, when I went for the Platinum here on PlayStation, I farmed Channelers in... Oh, what was it? The Archives? The Duke's Archives? The library? Oh, wow. Okay, apparently every single one of them came down? That's pretty stupid. Well, I lost that freaking humanity, too. Wow. Alright, this is just shoddy. This is just crap gameplay. Alright, sorry, guys. But, I farmed Channelers for, a couple of hours. I couldn't tell you how many I killed. But, you know, and not to mention all the crystal hollows that are hanging out in the library, too. That can damn near one or two shot you. Freaking little jerks with their little crystal spiky swords and spikes sticking out of their shoulders and stuff. Yeah, anyway, we'll see them when we get there too. But yeah, and it took a while. And so let's say he dropped a trident after they killed him, and let's say just based on the game's calculations, that was going to be the last trident I see for a while. I lost that. As soon as I died, it washed the world of whatever loot had been dropped. So, not like it's a big deal, but I'm glad that doesn't work with bosses. That would be a way to troll other players with bosses, actually. If you could, you know, get the boss to make a drop just as the host player is dying to make them lose that, because, you know, of course, the bosses drop unique weapons, and it's a one-time deal, and they're not going to respawn. But boss weapons go straight to your inventory, so that's a good thing. Not something you actually have to pick up. It just pops up. In fact, sometimes it pops up and gets you killed because it covers half the screen. Oh, my timing's just horrible. Okay, well, I'm not taking any more chances. This is stupid. When I say there's a zombie apocalypse up here, I'm talking it's Walking Dead up here. It's just out of control. When that Channeler has him buffed, it's actually really brutal. It's on any level, really. Alright. Timing wasn't off there. Would have really liked if just one of those zombie horde guys could have dropped off of humanity. That would have been nice. Okay, before I let Lautrec free, I think what I ought to do is spend the Firekeeper souls that I have and upgrade my flasks. Because if I forget to talk to him later and he gets rid of my Firekeeper, then I'm going to be stuck with Firekeeper souls until I can get to the next Firekeeper, which is after Quelaag. So, I'd like to upgrade my flask right now anyway. I mean, it seems like when I drank this thing, I only get like 3 bars of health back, so... And I have no health, so that's actually saying a lot. And let me unlock the elevator. And since I don't have the bonfire down by the blacksmith kindled by a fault of my own, because I believe I had a couple humanity at the time, so I'm stupid. But bonfire down here at Firelink is kindled. It starts kindled. It gives you 10 flasks right off the top when you start the game. So I think I will go activate this and go get my flasks. And I will kindle those other bonfires as I get more humanities. Good thing is, every time you help somebody kill a boss, you get a humanity. So you could essentially get 99 humanity by assisting somebody 99 times and killing, I don't know, it doesn't matter, gargoyle, gaping demon, anybody, even the Capris demon, doesn't matter. Hey, one thing that sucks though is to have 99 humanity and lose them. That's kind of brutal actually. That happened to me once. I had 99 and I lost them all. And some BS, it was just stupid. Bonehead move, and wow. Yeah, I felt that one. Couldn't care less about the souls, but I was like, 99, no, not 99. Okay, now let's see if I can at least just do this. This is becoming pretty sad, actually. I'm gonna keep playing like this. I'm almost scared to go fight the gargoyles. Okay, now this, why I'm trying to hit this ledge right here, just in case you're like, dude, who cares about that? Go hit the bonfire. Go get your other Firekeeper soul down in New Londo. But I'd like to get my key to the Undead Asylums before I forget. I'd like to have this. I mean, I finally got that elevator unlocked anyway. Might as well just go ahead and grab this while I'm here. As I'm passing through, so to speak. And then next time I come down this elevator, I can go back to the Undead Asylum and go deal with the friggin' Undead Asylum demon. And I try to do that when I have nothing to lose. There's several reasons to go out there, not just to fight the Asylum demon, but he drops a Titanite slab. Which, in my case, I'll probably wind up using that to get my Hollow Soldier leggings to plus 10. Honestly. Moonlight Greatsword doesn't require... anything but dragon scales, so I don't need Titanite for that. I could either do that, or I could get my grass shield to plus 10. Either way, doesn't really matter. One or the other. Alright, so here's my Firekeeper down here. Now, Lautrec will pop up right across, sitting across from her, eyeing her lasciviously. Alright? So, let me go ahead and take advantage of her being able to reinforce my stuff now. And we'll go down here and we'll go grab this other one. This is something I normally do at the beginning of the game, honestly. Very, very early. When I go down to get the shield that's sitting there on my back right now, the dragon shield, go kill the zombie dragon that's hanging off the side of the cliff, I'll run down here and grab this too. Because I'll usually have a pocket full of fire bombs and it makes it very easy. Oh, gotta take advantage of this. Holler at you, bro. Alright. Now, conveniently, there's a couple curses here. And you only get 2. There is a merchant up in the waterway that sells these, by the way. Pretty expensive, but, they're nice to have. Here, you get basically 2 shots at it. If you screw that up, then you gotta go find some more. You can't do anything to these ghosts unless you have one of these equipped. Ghosts are basically immune to basically all damage to somebody who doesn't have the curse active. And this curse wears off after a time. It's like a buff. And makes things interesting down here. It's an added mechanic to the gameplay. Can't tell you how many times I'm not thinking about it and I've gotten into what I call the ghost house. It's a mansion that's in the middle of New Londo. Up those stairs later on. I'll do that much later in the game. Well, I don't know, maybe earlier than later, it just depends. But there's this house where they come out of the walls, out of the ceiling, out of the floor, and if you get surrounded about the time that your transient curse wears off and you can't hurt them, and then they stun lock you, and that's it. Doesn't matter. You could have 1,000,000 health, and honestly, you could probably be hacked, and they would probably still kill you. Alright, so what I like to do here is instead of trying to fight them on that walkway there, which is... It's insta-death for me. I don't know about anybody else. But I'll just draw them all back here. Right? And funnel them down this little hallway here. There we go. Okay, now it's still not really a free shot because the camera tries to kill you twice. Right? Through that doorway right there, it nudges you a little bit to the right, I guess. Alright? And I carefully walk across this 3-inch wide plank here. Right, now grab that. Right, now this, right here. The camera will shift dramatically. See? That camera did that on its own, by the way, when it shifted dramatically to the right. And if you're walking in a straight line, it will have you walk straight off to the right side of that ledge. Instantly. That has killed me a couple times, actually. So, I tend to be real careful with that. And then if you want your souls back, you get to go through all this again. And spend an extra transient curse. Yeah, it can become messy. So, anyway, something to watch out for. Alright, so I can homeward bone from here, now that I have the Firelink bonfire active. Also, use that bonfire. Make sure I have, okay, I've got my 10 flasks. That's good. Seeing as they didn't want to give me a humanity, I'm apparently going to have to spend one. It's not like I just have a whole lot of them. If I can find them, there they are. Alright, that's good for now. So if I, for any reason, lose her temporarily, then at least I will have this upgraded to this point. About the time I get another Firekeeper soul, we'll be essentially near where the next Firekeeper is down there in Quelaag's area. So, not too much worried about it. I'm trying to remember exactly how many more Firekeeper souls there are. I know there's one in the Duke's Archives. There's one down in Quelaag's area. Seems like I'm forgetting one somewhere, but... Anyway. You know what? So I don't have to run all the way to that other bonfire. Why don't I just become human here? And go straight up and take care of business. Alright, so I got my key for the Undead Asylum. Got my Firekeeper souls out of the way, at least for this general area. And, go ahead and spend some of these before I lose them. Considering the way I'm playing, might as well. Tired of just leaving them on the ground. Might as well use them, right? Alright, see, now I can let Lautrec out. And, if he goes down and does his thing. If I forget to go talk to him again, worst case scenario, I lose a sunlight medal, which is my reward for letting him out. But I'll have to go speak to him again later. I tend to forget to do that, and then he'll disappear. But I need to keep in mind here also to summon, either summon Solaire upstairs or find a Sunbro here that wants to come along, because each sunlight medal you get, I believe it takes place of 2 faith. So, what do you need? You need the equivalent of 30 faith? Is that the right number? I think. I think you need the equivalent of 30. Okay, so I start the game with 8, I believe, as a Pyromancer. Alright, so that means I need essentially 22 points of faith, which means I need to help 11 people? Or get a total of 11 sunlight medals. I believe that's how that works. Anyway, I just know that helping people beat a boss replaces the faith requirement. And then, oh, look, that's convenient. Alright, let's see if he can join. If not, I can get Solaire up here. Let's go and teach this zombie horde a thing or two. Other than letting Lautrec out, I've already cleared all the other loot out up from up here, so... You know what I wish? I wish that they had Lautrec's armor in a black or a silver version. Man, I would be all over that for the looks. I love the way that armor looks. I really, really do. Wow, that Sunbro summons... Maybe he just started the game like that. Maybe he just got summoned like that. I didn't see anything hit him. I don't know where he lost half his health. That's alright, all I gotta do is drink a flask. Now I have my flask upgraded. I ought to be able to almost fully heal him with 1 flask. Essentially. Real close.
Then I am in luck. Could you help me? Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this, and I guarantee a reward. Only later. Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait.
Okay, just make sure we go through all the dialogue with him. Just in case. Just be on the safe side, because you never know when something might pop up where it gives you a yes or no decision, or a certain number of dialogue prompts will get a person to pop up later where otherwise they wouldn't, or something. Anyway. Alright, I believe I've gotten everything up here. So now I can go fight the gargoyles. Glad these guys are being patient. Some guys will get so impatient they'll actually just leave if you don't, go straight to the boss. I'm like, oh, why are you getting summoned if you're not there to help? Okay, now's a good time to heal these guys. I'm not hurt, but they are. Just in case. These dudes are so cool. Man, I love the texturing and their stone skin. Man, they did a really good job with these guys. They really did. Terrified the crap out of me the first time I ever saw it, though. I'm like, I gotta fight that? Oh, don't get yourself killed trying to get the tail. It's not worth it. I believe their tail is a guaranteed drop from the Londo Gargoyles, so it's not... Unless it's just something I planned on using right now, which of course I don't, but... Oh, no! Oh, finish him off. Hurry, hurry, before that... Oh, before that dude's back in his world. Yeah, okay. If it's still saying he was vanquished, he should still get credit. We'll see if I get a medal. If I get a medal, then it counted for him. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Crap. Well, maybe not. A lot of times, if you're still in the process of being sent back to your world, because some crap like that happened, then if you can kill the boss while the person's still in the, what would you call it, unloading phase, getting sent home, then they still get credit. In fact, they can actually see the souls getting counted off on their ticker as they leave, but I don't think we got them in time. Maybe I hope so. This is a time where, honestly, I'd probably even send a message and I'd say, you know, I'd ask him, did you get credit? Sorry about your luck. But, yeah, anyway. Alright, let's ring this first bell. Woohoo! Another amazing thing is while you're playing around this area, even as far as Sin's Fortress over there, you can hear the bells going off. I think that's actually really, really cool. As other players, you know, beat the gargoyles in their own world, you can actually hear it in yours. Why is it not... Oh, there we go. Okay, I was about to say, why is it not fast sliding?
Greetings. I am Oswald of Kareem, the pardoner. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Alright, another gesture. That's one of my favorites, actually. Okay, good to have one of those in your pocket. If you become cursed, it's horrible. Being able to make yourself uncursed is a beautiful thing.
Thou art welcome anytime. It is only human to commit a sin.
You can farm the walking clams later in the game for those. They drop twinkling titanites and purging stones. That's their thing. But for right now, it's nice to have one, just in case something stupid happens. I get trapped by some frogs going down the great tree. I get trapped by the frogs down in the bottom of the depths, which very rarely, if ever, happens, but it could, you know, and so just being prepared. Having one of those, so when I go back to the bonfire, I can become uncursed. Essentially, it cuts your health in half, and you're in a permanent... Well, I don't know if... you know, I don't even think you can become human if you're cursed. I'm really not sure. Regardless, you're going to have half health. Regardless, even if you could. But I don't think you can. I think you're stuck being hollow, and you're cursed. Half health, and it never goes any higher than that, and so, yeah, it's bad. Not how you want to spend the rest of the game. Alright, so let's get down here and go rest of this bonfire. It's a good stopping point. Alright, we will start from here. On the next one, I'm going to go hit the blacksmith up a little bit, but we'll look at his inventory in the next video. Anyway, alright, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and really appreciate you supporting the channel and stuff. Remember to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Help the channel grow. It's you guys who are doing it, certainly not the videos. Alright, thanks a lot. Now, click that top box for the rest of the Dark Souls playlist, and the bottom box for a complete list of all my playlists, and that subscribe box right there over my head if you wish to subscribe. It'll send you right there. Alright, thanks guys. Y'all take care, and appreciate you watching. Bye-bye.